We made it. My internet has gone out times this weekend. So, good evening. Welcome to a spiritual show. Tonight is the Astrology Show with Kendra, and it looks like a good month, baby. Woo! For all of you who have had a November to not remember.
Not remember.
So we're gonna go through the astrology. Get your calendar out, get your notebooks out, writing utensils, so you can take down the dates. Hey, Mom, and like we're gonna do some energy stuff. We're gonna talk about the energetics too. Hey, Mary Bowberry, we're gonna talk about the energetics of December too, because it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a nice December. A breath of fresh air in all the snow. Yay! So, yeah.
Do you have some announcements first?
Yeah.
Do you want to give them the news?
What's the news?
What you're doing for December?
What am I doing this December? What am I doing this
December? Oh, don't you?
Huh?
Aren't you doing a special? I got the newsletter. Aren't you doing a special?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm doing the $50 Friday on 12/12. Yeah. And I have a whole bunch of books that are going on sale this December. I also want to say this. I did a book fair a couple weeks ago. It was really crazy because I was trying to promote Diva Chronicles, and I was talking to people and yakety yak and stuff, and I did not sell a single actual book. I sold 20 Kindle books.
I celebrate that.
I'm just down there, and they're on their phones, clickety click. I'm like, yeah, cool, all right. So it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I mean, I talked my head off. But yeah, I've got on 12/12, we've got the $50 Friday, and then I'll be doing a New Year's special, but I decided to wait until New Year to do that special. Aren't you doing an astrology special too? Like it's $88 or something like that?
Thank you. I am doing one. I am doing one for the holiday season. I called it Black Friday because somebody whose brand I participated in said, call it that. But you know what? Black Friday to me ends pretty much tonight. And I'll just roll it up into holiday special. So you have now until Christmas. You can get an $88 reading. We will walk through the big 7, which is your playbook in life, your emotion and intuition, how you speak, listen, and learn, where you beauty and where you add value, where you fight and what also fights you back in life, where you are incredibly lucky without trying, and where you need discipline to win at what you're doing. You will get a video recording. That's how it's delivered. And you get to ask 1 to 3 questions. If you need a baby version of that, I have a tiny one. You get to ask questions. So hit me up and decide if you would like the junior version, or if you are ready to stop trying to figure out you're supposed to be in this life and sail through calmer seas. That is why I do this.
Good. Well, and Kendra has done my astrology, and so she's pretty cool at it. And the way she does it is really, I like it because you can save it. And so I feel like if you want to know about how you tick, because maybe you're at a place where you're going, wait, I keep trying to do this and it's not working. So you can make an appointment with Kendra, and you look her up, K Lockhart, K-A-E Lockhart on Facebook. Okay? Check her out.
Or you can find me on Instagram at Know Yourself Well. The The Facebook group is going to go away December 31st, only because the algorithms they're just not algorithming. So I'm moving to places where it's easier for both of us. How about that?
Yeah. Good. Yay.
All right.
That's good.
Auriel, are you ready with your pen and pencil?
I have my pencil and my paper right. I was ready. I got it.
If everyone is ready to buckle up, and we can say more after this, but here's the spoiler alert. December is kind, so you need to borrow that and make it easy for yourself. It isn't automatic. Don't get sloppy and lazy. Don't just punk out and fall back and go, oh, the world owes me. No, we have homework that is just soft. It's still homework. So are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. December 4th. You have a full moon in Gemini.
Yes.
Happy for me. I love this. It is asking you to let go of blocks around clear communication and to resolve your misunderstandings. Do this, clear your road for the last month of this 2025 that we have. And you're going to have to ask your ego, can I resolve my misunderstanding and still be okay? You might have to have an ego death. You might have to have a rebirth. You might have to not be changed whatsoever. It simply means clear out the misunderstandings. Initiate or ask a few questions if they're ready to initiate. Put 25 to bed. Put it gently to bed like a little kid who is tired or is crying or is just out of energy. Please do this. These are your last 2 minutes that you have of this year. Choose wisely. Now, what have we got on December 10th? We've got Neptune turning direct. For anyone who had a really ugly or impossible or just last week, Mercury and Saturn were turning direct, and I'm not going to lie, it kicked me hard. I had a hard time. And I know what I am doing.
Yeah.
December 10th, Neptune is going direct. No more illusions. Now, when you hear that, you probably think, oh, so-and-so will get honest. Oh, life will be more truthful. Oh, no, you'll get honest with yourself.
Yeah.
Who is the original illusion maker? You. Long before somebody came along and, pulled one over on you, long before the government or society or cultures we aren't unmasked. You were number one. So
hot.
So hot.
Hi, Dana. Hi, Joanne.
Hey, Dana. Oh, I see you guys this time.
Yes, you can. I made it to where I like this little window thing that we use. That way you can see who's up because I can see it big. Thank God.
Appreciate the window. So what we're recapping is no more illusions from you to you. That's going to clean up other people's and societies. That is December 10th. Neptune turns direct back at the critical degree of 29, where it's about the collective. Any work you do benefits everyone you have to play with. Okay? Then you get a nice little break, and December 11th is sweet, a little sassy. You get Mercury entering Sagittarius. This is about being bold and truthful around the big picture. Now, everyone has a different version of the big picture. Some won't touch it with a 10-foot pole, and some want to make it very small. Some want to make it kind and soft. You're going to do your version. Bold doesn't mean bossy. Bold simply means I brought some brave to it. And truthful simply means I've erased all the things that I want to have my security blanket and be told a lullaby. You've got a good 3 weeks of this minimum. Please choose and use wisely. And then you roll over into December 15th, Mars in Capricorn. Mars is so happy in Capricorn. Mars is the motor that just wants to run.
Yeah.
And you're putting it in Capricorn, a sign of discipline, strategy, achievement. This is where you can truly have some breakthroughs if you give yourself some structure. Now, you may all be like, oh, I don't love that. It sounds like a punishment. No, no, no. It just means you don't get to be the kid at the candy store. You've been using your gas pedal too long. Here comes your brake pedal to slow you down, make you see things differently, and keep you a little safer. It's your friend. And then we have December 19th, the new moon in Sagittarius. Why don't you plant some seeds around new adventure? If you did not go see Wicked for Good, number 2, this is time to, I'm going to say this very deliberately. This is time for what you do now to give yourself your future self. And that's what Glinda and Elphaba did. They all did, and they all paid different prices or got different freedoms for it. I want you to plant a seed for the adventure of your future freedom.
Yeah.
But you're going to have to do homework because you may not know what freedom feels or looks like. You should do that immediately after planting the seed of, I want freedom. Cool. How am I designing this? Great. Just like when I was an undergrad, I picked architecture as my major, and then they gave me my classes. Think, then structure. You'll be fine.
Right.
You have December 21st. The sun moves into Capricorn. Take heed. It is about working smarter, not harder. If you've been trying too hard, and we've all done this, we've all pushed, control, worry, fret, anger, sad. We're all trying to make something happen no matter what emotional corner we're going into. Work smarter. Erase the emotional body now. Get very high, have your clarity, and bring it down to logic. What is the logical thing you could be doing now to work smarter, not harder? You have 4 weeks with it. It will be now until mid-January. There's a reason we do our New Year's resolutions. There's a reason we all get a little more into ourselves and introspective. It's the right time. It's seasonal.
Yep, it is seasonal. It is. Hey, Iris. Happy birthday, Sages. I think Mary's a Sag. Who else is a Sag in tonight? Because we have some Sagittarius in. And I want to wish you guys a happy birthday. The newsletter went out today. Today. It went out today. So check your emails. But you know that introspection thing. As busy as I have been this month, I've spent a lot of time like doing some introspection and really like looking at things and kind of almost like redefining them. And it's been interesting. Like when I'm not I don't live with anybody. So when I'm not on the phone or talking to people and that, it's quiet in here. And so in my home. So I really took advantage of that, like just like being very quiet and really looking at everything, like work smarter, not harder, you know, and how do I make everything like flow rather than thinking that it's not. So it's almost like you have to really shift your shift the little brain in the big brain and tell it, hey, you want to think of something better or you want to think of something that actually helps rather than like spinning around in there. So But yeah, it's introspection good for December too, because we really need to take a breath. There's so much stuff going on outside, and then we have a lot of stuff going on inside because December is the month where everybody gets together, packages are mailed, people stress over presents, all that other kind of crazy stuff. So take the crazy, put it in the back seat, or throw it out of the car altogether, so that you can get organized and get things done in a good way, right?
Yeah.
That way you're not like having that heaviness around you.
If thinking smarter versus harder is intimidating for you, then please look at your chart and go to some of the mental houses to help you out of your emotional ones.
What are the mental houses?
The 3rd house is mental. The 9th house is mental. The 12th house can be very mental. Those can help you out a lot because you might get stuck in some of your houses that are very passionate and very feely. Your 2nd house is how you feel about your worth, and the 5th house is how you feel about creativity, and the 8th house is how you think and feel about scary things. So if you're having a hard time with who you're being, consider getting an astrology support to help you contextualize, oh, that says it for me, so I'm not so stuck. How do I get unstuck? Thing to consider. Now,
Things to consider, yeah.
We only have one aspect left, and it's a juicy one, and I want to say this one's to honor Dana, because we talked about this earlier today.
What day is it? Well,
it is Venus moving into Capricorn.
What day does Venus move into Capricorn?
December 24th, Christmas Eve. Why this is a significant change for people is you're being asked to have practical value and to have boundary work. You're asked to find a small hobby for yourself that might require you to grow a little bit and not necessarily be good overnight at it. And one of the suggestions I have for people who are looking for this kind of scratch their itch, music. I'm taking voice lessons. I'm not going to be good at them overnight. I understand that certain people are taking, up instruments, and it is going to be their outlet for all of their, quiet and suppressed creativity. Is you need an outlet. And so for everyone, December 24th, I ask, with Venus going to Capricorn, pick a smart hobby. And if you need help, do you know who has Venus in Capricorn? Britney Spears. Aside from all of the drama that she has had to experience because of her family and being pushed into the limelight too soon, she absolutely loved dance. She absolutely loved learning the piano. She absolutely loved her voice lessons. She loved gymnastics. She loved learning how to apply makeup. She likes smart hobbies that end up helping her with her beautification and her value systems. She is somebody who is very good at saying, I need to put my energy here. Okay. And then here. Okay. She parks it well.
So, and I always recommend this to clients, especially clients that need to figure out a focus or refocus them, because redirect them is to find a hobby, find something that you like to do, and do that, whether it's writing, drawing, 3D puzzles, whatever. Because it's always good to engage the creative mind. It really, I like when you do engage the creative mind, there is a release that happens that creates it creates inner happiness. It really helps you feel comfortable with yourself, especially if you're doing something that you really, really like. And so, I encourage everyone to develop or figure out a hobby that will assist you with finding that inner creative goddess or god that you are, and really just like utilizing it to redirect yourself, and utilizing it also to ground you in the present moment. Because when there's a lot of worry going on, worry, 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 worry. And so we're putting that, when we worry, as I said before, we have energetic footprints that we put everywhere. And so when we put that out, we're creating an energetic footprint. We're creating this thing happening around us. And so when you redirect your worry and do something creative, do something that you can focus on, that will bring you present. When you are present, there is no worry. There is presence.
Because your creativity is not into imaginative places, it's into your reality. You're absolutely right.
Yes. Yeah. So please do that. That's Maddie, by the way. Maddie's actually the star of this show. We're just letting you know.
She's the worst. Look, everyone, she's been a problem all day.
There she is. Hi, Maddie. Everybody say hi to Maddie.
She loves Auriel's voice, but not so much tonight. She's in her worry zone. She's being pre-controlling.
It's cold outside. It's snowing.
We did get 8 inches in Chicago, and you know what? That's okay. And I'm going to help her figure out her special outlet for all of her creative energies, so she isn't being emotionally. She needs a practical hobby too. She needs a smart one. We might have to find some new toys. What's mine going to be? It's probably going to be the voice lessons that I need to pick back up again. Not because I want to be an amazing singer, but because I like the process of take my creativity out of my brain and put it into a practice I have to do. And that is very Capricorn. Capricorn is like, I have things. How can they become structure? Music is a very Capricorn energy once you put it into notes and song building. Editing a movie is very Capricorn once you cut up where the emotional beats are. Capricorn energy is training for a sport, not because the sport and the expression is the Capricorn. The Capricorn is the coach. Capricorn is coach energy, which is why, watch out for 2 Capricorns. I have a few of them in my family.
Well, I think that I have always resonated with Capricorn energy because I love structure and I love focus.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. And even though, I've got I think my Venus is in Capricorn, right? Isn't it? I think so.
As you keep talking, I will double check, but
okay.
I would not be surprised. And Capricorn is the architect of the zodiac. It's the one who goes, I see the elements, I see my vision, I can bring them together because I have the disciplines. So let's build. Not like a Taurus. Yeah. A Taurus just wants to plant, grow, and reap. And I have strong Taurus. It's how I do so many micro accomplishments. So don't come for me because I said something about Taurus energy.
Right.
And Virgo, as earth signs, it's the auditor. Virgo will tell you exactly where it's not going to work. And Cap is the best of both worlds, called got it, whoosh strategy.
So this month while Kendra's looking up stuff, this month, really take a breath and really think about, go inward. Think about what you truly want. Think about who you are and how you would like to shift and or change that. Think about, like what it is that you want to accomplish next year. Is this is the month that you get to that really gain some clarity to start the ball rolling so that you feel good about next year? Because next year it's 2026, so that's a 10. It's a 1. So 1 is leadership. 1 is leadership. So how are we going to lead into 2026? Leadership and new beginnings.
Your
This
Venus,
year, closer year. What? Where's my Venus?
Your Venus is in Capricorn, and you've always struck me as somebody who is very practical around beauty, value, love, and worth. And so for the rest of you, this isn't a time that you go inside and you're like, oh no, what's everyone going to think? You go inside because you want to find you again, your spark.
Right.
Just like Wicked.
Just like Wicked.
I loved it. Yeah, I loved it so much. I didn't go for the music. I didn't care at all about the songs. I cared about the adventure that a certain person who used to be shallow went on to find depth and to find choice between good and bad, and then to have to decide.
Right.
Because you know what? You can't be an idiot forever.
No, you can't.
And Glinda and Alphaba tried. They were just like, this is me. This is me. Didn't work out that way. And you know what? Capricorn energy is the same way. Called here, I'm your bridge. This has to be a little stronger, a little deeper, and a little better than who you thought I was.
Right. Yeah. If you want to watch Wicked, if you can't go actually see it performed, it's on Prime. So
I loved it.
Wicked, go to Amazon Prime and watch it. It's on there, and that will help you understand what Kendra is talking about.
It's a really good time to, and for those of you who don't know, I wanted to be a theater kid since I was 8. I had a life-changing experience on my 8th birthday. I got taken to my first musical. I'm not 8 anymore, I promise you. And what is absolutely beautiful about what happened is that it takes you so far away from what you think is going on and so far close to yourself through these characters. This was a masterpiece. I'm lucky that I'm alive in this time and place to witness the recreation of Wicked and Wicked 2. I don't like the music. I didn't go because I'm, brainwashed that these are the best songs ever. I went because this is a very powerful story told in a visuality that we're never going to see again. And it was therapeutic the way astrology is therapeutic, the way that energetics are therapeutic. So that's my 2 cents on why you should see Wicked, even if you don't like it.
Yes. So go see Wicked if you can. If you can't, it's on Prime and on Amazon. So, and it is really good. It is. And so one of the things that I realized while I was with a client is that, we sometimes we hold ourselves in a place where we think it's good, we think it's okay, we're comfortable with it. But the universe has ways of making us see how wondrous we could be if we take a step of maturity, because we never stop maturing. We never stop growing. So what you think right now don't make yourself small. Don't keep yourself like this big. Instead, take those steps, those maturity steps to expand and grow. Don't be afraid of it, because it's not, although the steps getting there might be a little scary because you don't have that safe foundation. But as you take those steps, you're building a stronger foundation for who you really are, who you truly are within your being.
You nailed it.
You know,
Mars and Venus and Sun in Capricorn for the second half of the month. And it is the energy of time and karma and discipline, and all of that adds up to wisdom. So the fact that you use the word maturity really makes sense. And
yeah, we never stop maturing. We're always maturing.
I like that. That's all I've got.
That's all you got? No way, baby.
I'm wishing everyone a very kind and soft and sweet December. It's been a year of a lot of power changes. It's been a year of a lot of unmasking. It's been a year of you are not allowed to react. You have to choose. And maybe some of you are a little decision fatigued. That is only because it was new. It's because it matured you. It's just like, it's just like Wicked. You can't stay a kid forever.
No, we can't.
So that is my 25.
You an awesome adult.
Yeah.
An awesomely fun, mature adult.
There's always more power in when you have a brake pedal as well as a gas pedal.
Yep.
You're safer, you're stronger, and you're smarter.
Yes.
So Capricorn's one of my favorite signs. Even if it comes with a little less like, woo, cake and ice cream prizes, it's fine.
Yeah.
All the prizes come with a little bit of understanding.
Yes. So, everyone,
All right.
as we enter December, it's going to be kinder. Okay. So, just take a breath. Let's enjoy the holiday season. All right. Please stay safe in this weather. All right. As you're out and about and traveling and doing your thing, please stay safe. All right. If you don't have to leave your home, please don't. Okay. So, an awesome week. And remember, keep your hearts open and aligned with the energy of love. We'll see you next week. Bye.